So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, and yes, we're going for it. Sponsored by Falcon Contracting, Price Global Solutions and boxbets.co.uk, the home of boxing betting. Yes, we're going for Daniel Dubois versus Jarrell Miller. I've got Ash with me at the moment. Ender will be joining us shortly. But here we go. Daniel.
You talking, Joe? I can't hear you.
I'm definitely here, mate. Bear with me. I'll come out and come back in.
Is sound on? Is live?
Can you hear me?
Is this live, Joe?
It is.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
What's going on?
You talk. You talk. Can you hear me? No? I don't know what's happening. Guys, if you can hear me in the comments, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. Daniel Dubois, we need to get the win here. Dubois looking very sharp at the moment. So coming in this one, Daniel looks very focused. Good uppercut there by Daniel as well. Ash, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ash?
You hear me, Joe?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. What's going on?
No, I don't know. Right. We'll just have to go with it on this one. Right, I'll have to come out and start again. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happening, to be honest.
Can I have a breadstick with some...
Guys, can you let me know? Can you hear me in the comments? We've got Daniel round 4 to 8, SWS boxing. Come on, Daniel. Can't stand the loudmouth yanks. Miller to quit, says Peter Nutt. Let's see how this one goes. Good shot there by Daniel.
I can't hear.
I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. As I say, yeah, Peter can hear me. That's all right. I don't know what's happened with Ash then there. For the moment, we're at end of round 1. Dubois seemed to be doing a lot better there. So round 1 goes to Dubois. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I don't know, Ash, I know is struggling at the moment to hear anything, but he'll be back shortly. Yeah, so round 1 goes to Dubois. Let us know how you're seeing this one at home, people. Could be an interesting one, this one. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this one. People calling it a 50-50. I'm not sure if it's a 50-50, to be honest. I genuinely thought that Miller was going to be the one that comes in and does a job. Ash, can you hear me?
Oh, Joe, you hear me?
Yep. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Oh, God.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Ender's about to join us at some point.
Yes. No.
So, but round 1 goes to Dubois. And we're in round 2 here at the moment. Dubois is just sticking the jab out at the moment. You all right, Ender?
Hey, how are you, Joe?
Yeah. Have you got your football volume on?
Sorry, give me a second, please. Sorry. There you
It's
go.
all right.
Football volume is now off.
Yeah, we're just in round 2 at the moment. I know Ash has had some technical difficulties, so he's stepped out for a moment. Miller's outfit looks stupid. Looks like an elephant in a tutu. Well, there we go. Yeah, so Dubois throwing some good shots early on here.
Can you hear me, John?
Yeah.
Grant, that's okay.
Can you hear me?
How was the first round? Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. How was the first round?
Yeah, first round to Dubois. Find a really good reach, using his reach advantage, flicking the jab out well. Landed some good shots in his second round, to be fair. But Jarrell Miller not living up to all the mouth at the moment.
Well, that's not shocking anybody, to be fair.
So,
but we'll see.
But for me, this would still be a big win for Dubois if he does get this job done.
Of course, it will be a big win for Dubois because he needs it after his lackluster performances. His performances have been like
fantastic uppercuts coming in at the moment. Jab by Dubois there. Miller is being the aggressor though, coming forward, sticking the jab out, but no sort of power behind it for a guy that's 23.5 stone, should we say. But now Miller landing some shots there. Dubois has got a box clever here. Find that space. Bit of a low blow there by Jarrell Miller. Peter Nutt saying Dubois just needs to fight at distance. Yeah, 100%. Needs to keep out that range of what these two guys are doing at the moment. Good jab there. The nose has gone a bit bloody of Jarrell Miller already. Dubois landing shots well. Needs to keep his composure. Doesn't want to get in a bit of a dogfight here. That's what Miller wants. Don't quite know what's happening there. A bit of a side cuddle going on. Some good shots landed by Miller here now. End of round 2 ender. So Peter Nutt's jumped in and he said jab and move. 100%. He needs to do it. Don't get stuck in a fight with Jarrell Miller. Round 2 for me goes Dubois. So Dubois has taken the first 2 rounds for me. Let us know in the comments how you're seeing it as well, guys. But round 2.
Is Joel biased or is that accurate?
Yeah, let me know.
Let us both know. Yeah, right. If I'm a bit distracted, it's because I'm keeping an eye on the Arsenal-Liverpool match with 2 minutes of regulation play to go. It's still 1-1.
No problem at all. Yeah, they're just showing the replay of that round. Jarrell had a bit more success in that second round, but Dubois, for me, just sticking the jab on and just finding those cleaner shots at the moment. There's been a lot more wild swings from Miller. As we say, Miller's wearing the black gladiatorial shorts with war written on the front. He's obviously borrowed them from Chisora. And Dubois has got Dynamite Dubois written on the front of his, just the black standard shorts. But good success here by Dubois at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say this was 50-50. I actually said that Jarrell Miller would win this. I've just spoken to Michael Jawbreaker Gilheany live from Wales, and he said it's got Daniel Dubois written all over it if he's got the confidence.
Well, but that's the $1 million question.
Exactly. Good shot there. Good hook there by Daniel. Good 1-2.
I think if people thought Daniel was confident, he'd win. But I think we're in the last 45 seconds of the football.
Ash, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now, mate. I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back, Ash. Oh, by the way, guys, I changed my top again. I'm wearing. Get the Christmas cap off, please. I
have to because we can't see all 3 of us.
Oh,
okay.
This is a brilliant little fight, this.
And if anyone can get the reference or the link to tonight's fights, you will win my adulation. So, what's the link between the Kronk t-shirt and tonight's fights?
God, big jab there by Dubois.
Oh, I left look.
Some good shots coming in now.
We're
Yeah,
into we're in time
You
at
gotta
dawn.
give Dubois
Oh,
credit here. He's boxing really well.
Ender,
Yeah,
we
he
can't
is.
hear you very well. You're jumping a
yeah,
bit.
no. For some reason, my Wi-Fi is saying it's gone poor, and I don't know why.
It's probably
I'll-
because you're playing everything.
Probably. Oh yeah. Sure, I've football on, and I've the.
So good shot there by Jarrell Miller, but Dubois landing. Oh, big shot there, but Miller took it
Oh,
well
that
there.
was low. That was a low body shot.
Is that
We
any
don't
better,
wanna talk-
guys? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you, Ender.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because
Good.
I'm just going to. What I'm
So
going to do
Jarrell
is
just trying to keep him at distance. He's actually being the guy that's working the jab now. Big right hand, but it's more round towards the back of the head on Daniel. Daniel Coy, yeah, that was low. There's been a lot of low shots in this one.
Sugar low. Apple bottom
Good.
jeans, boots with the fur. Got the whole.
Going back to the corners now. What do you reckon on that one? Miller had a better round, but Dubois took it for me.
Yeah, I think Dubois won the first 3 rounds.
Yeah. And this is what he needs to do.
But although Dubois won the first 3 rounds, he's using a lot more energy than Miller, and he'll tire quicker. I can see Miller taking over.
I think that's the thing. He
Miller told his tail.
He needs to get these rounds behind him, Dubois, because it's going to get to a point where all of a sudden Jarrell will find his rhythm and he'll let his hands go, where he knows that the engine of Dubois doesn't last. So if he just keeps landing those shots, mainly body shots as well, he'll start to chip away. But at the moment, Daniel 3-0 up, good position to be in. He's just got to stop leaving himself open because he took some more shots in
We
that.
all know with heavyweight boxing, you can be up 11-0 on the cards, but it only takes one punch.
Well, as we saw with Wilder and Luis Ortiz, wasn't it? So, yeah, we've got the scorecard here for DAZN. Dubois has won the first 3 rounds, obviously, because we said that anyway.
Yeah, they're obviously copying you,
yeah,
Joel.
They're watching us ringside.
Hi to Darren Barker there.
So, yeah, good shot here by Daniel Dubois. The thing is, if Dubois lets Jarrell sort of make this messy, that's
Dubois
when Miller's
looking
chance.
Yeah, that's what Jarrell wants to do. Jarrell wants this to be a scrappy.
Dubois looking tired.
Yeah,
He's starting to lose his head.
And already Miller with a lovely uppercut there in 1 minute 20 left in the 4th.
That's worrying though, that your legs are starting to go round 4. If your legs are going round 4, you're training.
Dubois getting bullied now.
Caught. He's getting caught a lot now.
Yeah. I mean, there's a minute to go on round 4 here. But excellent uppercut there from Dubois, to be fair. But
for me, though, so far, this is a Miller round.
Yeah.
This is Miller time.
Winning this.
It's Miller time.
Cool, yeah. There's a lot of low shots in this, though.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Well, Daniel Dubois wouldn't call them low, of course. Daniel Dubois thinks you can punch anywhere you want. So, a taste of his own medicine, perhaps.
Cool, there's some big hands coming in now. Big overhand shots from both guys. But to be fair, yeah, Peter Nutt's already jumped in. He said it's looking like 3-1 now. And to be fair, after that round.
And it's a big Miller round, to be fair, too.
Yeah.
It is.
Breaking him down.
Is it the turning of the tide?
It's the changing of the season.
I think Dubois will have another good round in him. And then Miller will start taking over again.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. Round 4 to Miller. Let us know what you think at home. Hit the subscribe button as well and check out the rest
By
of
the
the
way,
content.
the Liverpool-Arsenal match ended in a score draw.
Oh, well, that suits me.
So Arsenal are top of Christmas.
Lovely. And do you know what? To celebrate that, we're going to have a little bit of this.
Have a little bit of that.
Hi, I'm Beck Connolly. You're watching Boxing Media Hub. Don't forget to subscribe.
And there we go. The hat's on. I'll put the ears away. They're not elf ears. They're my own. So yeah, here we go. Peter Nuts jumped in. Peter, you've been superb tonight. Thank you very much for being with us.
Yeah, Peter get viewer of the night.
Being tagged. Yeah, he's being tagged a lot now. To be fair,
yeah.
He
Oh,
can't.
that's nice for Dubois.
He's thrown a lot more leather here at round 5, but will he tire? Because Miller looks like he's in it for the long haul.
I'll tell you though, in that replay that they just showed, there was a fantastic uppercut by Miller with a left hook. You can't keep taking them. Yeah, Jamal's jumped in. He said 3-1 to Triple D. I think that's where we're sitting at the moment. But Dubois now finding a bit more momentum. He's got to find that belief, because Miller will he'll suck that out of you, and he'll just continue to beat you down until you give in.
He's already sucking it out of him.
Let's not forget though, Miller's unbeaten.
Well, except for Vada.
Oh,
well,
left uppercut. Come on, Dubois. Come on, Dubois.
Miller's got a cracking uppercut though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But Daniel has to be careful. This fight could easily slide. He's not even holding his guard up, is he, Dubois?
Nope.
He's shattered, that's why.
But the thing is, as long as you land clean shots, Jarrell Miller will just literally keep throwing overhands, and you've just got to keep, you've got to stick to your boxing. That's where Daniel's better than him. He's got to stick to his boxing. Peter, AJ sleeps Miller, 100%.
It would be nice.
To be fair, though, I don't think he'll give him another opportunity. He had the opportunity and he screwed it. So why give him another?
I wouldn't. If I was AJ, I wouldn't.
And at the end of the day, that ended up causing him his first loss. So there's even more to it, isn't there? Peter, he's been known to quit. Yeah. I think quit's quite harsh, though.
But that's what he does do.
I don't know if it's necessarily quit, though.
It is. And I mean, I'm not one to call people quitters, but Daniel quits.
Because for me, I don't think taking the knee's quitting, in my opinion.
No, but taking the knee and exiting stage left is quitting.
Oh, who won that round?
Do you know what? That was a tough one to call, to be fair.
50-50. I got that as draw, 50-50.
Yeah. Well, you can't give us a draw. Pick someone.
I think if I had to pick someone, I'd give it Miller.
Yeah, I'm leaning toward Miller too, so it's 3-2 for me now.
To be fair, if I'll go against the grain there, if I had to pick a winner of that round, I'd have picked Dubois. But it's a draw.
But it is going down that route of being a real scrap, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah. It's a real scrap now. Peter Nutt, he said 3-2 to, so still with Daniel Dubois. And he's put, look at Opataya, how he fought through Breedis. Exactly the same. That was a cracking fight, that was, if anyone gets a chance to see it. But for me, Ash, what did you go for? So Ash, you went Dubois.
got a 3-1-1.
So yeah, Miller is the aggressive fighter of the two. He certainly is now. I think Daniel started off. Bless you. Daniel started off a lot better, but yeah, I don't know what's happened. He seems to have just taken his foot off the gas
Tired,
and run
that's
out of
why.
it.
Yeah, when I guess.
Good double jab there by Jarrell. He will go in this to make it uncomfortable, and that's what he's doing now. What do you think of Ash? What do you make of Miller's boxing ability though? Because it's a lot of overhands, isn't it? And
You can't say his boxing is very good, to be honest, but he's doing
he goes
everything.
with the right hand, doesn't he?
Yeah, just hands up, walk forward, pop out a few shots, just keep the pressure on, break it down mentally and physically. He's just a fat dude that can fight.
Welcome to the heavyweight division.
I'm just worried Big Baby
Yeah.
lands one haymaker and takes Daniel Dubois out.
I think he's more of a breakdown with Dubois. I think Dubois is going to probably quit mentally. From the looks of things, yeah, it looks like he's already on the verge of quitting. At times.
Yeah, he doesn't inspire confidence or anything.
It's mad though because he never used to be like this, did he? He never used to be. He used to be that other demolition job, didn't he? And it just seems to have gone that way where he's lost and it's just gone. The spirit's gone almost. But
we're
it's easy to have confidence when you're fighting journeyman, you know.
Well, and then it's levels, isn't it?
He lost to Jay Joyce, and that's just done him.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Jamal has put. He really does look disinterested.
I would agree with you there, absolutely.
Peter's going 4-2 here. So
yeah, Dubois won this round.
Yeah, he's got Dubois 4-2 up.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I got 4-1-1.
Stop moving.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
So round, he's just training while he's on camera. Round 6.
Yeah, well, if you give me an lucky fish, I'll give him a fucking headbutt.
Sam has gone 4-2 to Dubois. Peter Nutt said he's landed the cleaner shots. Yeah, he has. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Clean. I get it.
But I have to say, Dubois is. See, if you look at the corner now, Jarrell Miller looks knackered. So, yeah. Wins to Parker and AJ, says Peter Nutt. I'd love that. If Parker wins, do we get AJ Parker too? Is that how we see it?
No, because apparently AJ's going to fight Wilder.
Well, it's not signed yet.
Well, you know what I mean.
Well, it all depends on these two. And to be fair, Parker has any right, doesn't he, if he beats Wilder, to call out AJ again and say, well, actually, if you look at the previous fight, the referee didn't really want Parker getting involved when it came into the close encounters. Really looking forward to Joseph Parker versus Deontay Wilder later. Definitely fight of the night, in my opinion. Going to be epic. I think Otto Wallin has something to say tonight.
Jamal and Peter, do you get my Kronk reference?
Oh, some big shots coming in here by Miller.
Both exchanged for hands.
Yeah. I think they both know that this fight is close because some of these rounds could have gone either way, to be fair, don't you think? So it's a case of what you look at as an official.
They're saying have it 4-2 Dubois. No, 5 5-2 Dubois. Oh, it's a 4-2. My mistake. 4-2 Dubois.
What?
Because you've got it 4-1-1, haven't you, Ash?
Yeah, 4-1 and 1 draw.
Chris has jumped in. Big up, lads. Just switched boxing on after watching Liverpool versus Arsenal. Peter Nutt is literally saying, look, this is going to be a 5-2 job. Jamal has put, what reference, Ender? I couldn't hear you clearly, mate.
The reference to my t-shirt, my Kronk t-shirt, official Kronk t-shirt, not that dodgy fucking English one.
Oh, big shots coming here. Jarrell is making this messy, but Daniel's fighting back with some of his own.
He's looking slow now, Dubois.
Yeah. Chris has put, I'm supporting Dubois. Fuck serial drugs cheats. On Kronk. Oh, Kronk, I get you. Miller is cooked, says Peter Nutt. Let's say, if you're watching this with us, guys, Merry Christmas. Hit the subscribe button. And welcome to Boxing Media Hub. Merry Christmas. Hit the subscribe button. Give us a like. And, yeah. Peter Nutt says he's done.
I've got another Dubois round, that.
Yep, that's a Dubois round.
I think he's working hard now. He's digging deep.
But towards the end of that round, he was throwing a few jabs and they were looking really slow and tedious.
But they're landing. They're landing.
They are landing, but with Dubois getting slower, you know.
Another 3 rounds to go. It's a tough one. 3 rounds to go, mate. Come on,
Daniel.
Daniel.
10 rounder, is it?
Yeah, 10 rounder. Come on, Daniel Dubois, and a very Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Thank you very much, Jamal. You've been superb with your support to this channel. Thank you very much. Same to everyone in the comments, to be perfectly honest. Been amazing. AJ is winning by controversial points decision. I'm calling it, says Chris. I think we're going to see a knockout. Peter Nutt like a punching beanbag.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as I say, joining us for the first time, welcome. Merry Christmas. Hit the subscribe.
Dubois come out flying.
Ash is going to have some fight news for us soon. So he's going to be on for an interview in a couple of weeks, probably, Ash, do you reckon?
Yep.
So Ash will be on as a guest. And Dubois has found a second wind. That'll be the Sprouts, mate.
Hey!
Oh, left hook. Oh.
Big shots going in here. You know what? Is it worth Dubois going to the... Oh, bloody hell. Going to the body. Because there's quite a lot there.
Is Dubois growing in confidence?
I think he is. He is. Jamal, thank you, John. It's a pleasure. I love these watch-alongs, etc. It's so much more fun than just watching a boxing. Thank you very much, Jamal. Very kind.
Jamal.
Nice one, Jamal.
And I appreciate the random phone calls. Do them anytime, mate. Very kind.
Miller's really... Dubois really landing here now, and Miller's looking a bit...
well, the nose has gone, isn't it? The nose looks broken. Yeah. Oh,
Miller.
What a shot. Dubois really landing some great shots here now.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Nutt, good performance from Dubois. He's definitely, like Ash was saying, the confidence has just come out of nowhere.
2 low blows. 2 low blows there.
God, it's a tough fight, this, though.
Dubois having to grit his teeth a hell of a lot here.
Mm.
But I think that's what you got to do, haven't you? Like they're showing here, they were showing the punch statistics. Dubois is really throwing some shots now.
Mhm.
Do you know what though? Jarrell Miller's dropping his head down to try and avoid, and Daniel's just popping the uppercuts underneath. He's really taking advantage of every opportunity he's getting. Peter said Miller looks like a broken down bus.
Yeah.
And there he does. But you've always got to be wary though. He has the potential to land those shots.
Yeah, I mean,
Still
there's 2
got to watch
rounds
that
there.
power shot. Yeah. But for me, Dubois is really taking this now. He's impressed me this last round.
He's boxing brilliant, Dubois. Oh, great shot. But
See,
him
Ash,
up. Another round, Dubois.
You never thought you'd have so much fun, did you, on a Saturday night?
Nope.
That was almost convincing. Just say wife, Ash's poor fiance. His fiance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is upstairs doing what she's been told to do.
She's upstairs looking after herself. She's in bed.
With the rampant rabbit.
Let the men do what the men do.
Ash, you know she's actually watching. Ash, you know she's watching this upstairs, and you're just going to get battered later. You know,
Probably. She just shouted something. Hang on, she just shouted something. Hang on.
Miller is looking fucked. He's like an old man getting up at church.
The only way Miller wins is if he falls on him.
Hey, don't rule it out.
Oh, good shot. Cracking shots.
Ash, what did she say?
I don't know.
Are you just ignoring her?
I couldn't hear her.
I can't hear what
She's
it was.
alright.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, great shot.
I tell you, Daniel
hang on.
he's really
She's
putting the
not alright. She is remarkable.
Whee!
She told me. Remarkable. Back to the boxing.
Ash, you know when to say the right things, mate. Well done.
She just said to me a minute ago, she said, you could have said something better than all right. I said, all right, next time I'll say you're remarkable.
Take that, mate.
She is though. She's a good girl.
Daniel here, and I don't mean that's the name of his girlfriend, is absolutely landing some big shots here now. He's really starting to work. And do you know what? It's the first time, probably in a few fights, that he's really bit down on the gum shield and he's dug in. And credit to Daniel Dubois, actually. He's turned this because it was sliding away.
I mean, this is going to be 7-2 after this round for me.
Yeah. It was sliding away from him and he's really turned it.
I think this is a bit of a make or break fight for Daniel, to be fair.
Yeah.
And it's making him.
If he lost this, that would have been it.
Yeah.
Peter Nutt said, 7-2 for Peter. But he's saying Miller is a C grader.
Yeah. Who would you like to see Daniel up at next?
God, I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind seeing Dubois Joyce again.
I was just about to say I didn't see Dubois Joyce in the copper box.
I wouldn't mind that at all. Would you put Dubois against
Hrgovic? Dubois Hrgovic?
Cabale?
I think Cabale would do him.
I think after that performance tonight, but I think if he stopped Jarrell late here, which still is a chance, I don't think he will, but there is still opportunity for it. I think that would be a statement. But like Jamal said, he said Dubois versus Joyce or Dubois versus the loser of AJ and Walling. That would be quite an interesting one, actually.
Yep.
But like Joshua said, he said if he loses to Walling, he said that's it really. that'd be the end of chasing the three-time world champion. Would love to see Jordan Thompson as a heavyweight. I think he could do some damage. Really?
Sorry, Peter, I don't agree with you on that one.
I don't think he can do the damage as a cruiser.
No.
Exactly. I think that's wishful thinking. Or there's a great hook there by.
I'm not going to lie though. Jarrell Miller looks knackered.
Jarrell Miller
Absolutely knackered.
Jarrell Miller just turned up for the payday. But in fairness, if he did, he's fucking staying till the end.
I think being undefeated, I think he wouldn't have just taken the payday. I think being undefeated, he wouldn't have just taken the payday on this one. Chris has put Miller is an embarrassment, absolute state of him. Dubois making us proud and boxing proud. Yeah, he's turned it. I think it's been brilliant. Styles make fights. Opatara is different and would outbox most heavyweights. I don't disagree with that. Big baby, big feather duster on Juice.
Yeah.
Jamal, that's why it will be British level. I think AJ fights Wilder in June next year. Walling could fight Triple D. That would be a good fight, actually. Walling Dubois would be interesting. Dubois 88 to 83 on the cards after 9 rounds. We're now in round 10. These guys are going to go for it. It's all there, isn't it?
How do you think Dubois would have gone against Magmadov?
I think he would have beaten him.
But I think he'd have struggled with his size.
I think it was all about you've got to go to the body though with a guy like that, haven't you?
Yeah.
I like Peter's comment.
Peter said Opatara kills these two.
Absolutely.
Opatara versus Dubois would be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think let's watch Opatara mop up the cruiserweight division first.
Yep. And Opatara will have to grow into the heavies.
Yeah.
Well, fantasy fight. The cruiserweight Usyk against the prime cruiserweight Opatara.
Yeah, nice.
That's a hell of a fight.
I think Usyk schools him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Usyk's skill level is just. I mean, Opatara got the kill.
I personally don't think we've seen the best of Jai yet. So I think when we see him mop up the cruiserweight division,
Dubois he's going to stop him here. Dubois going to stop him here.
There's some big shots going in. I think he'd have won tonight, but lost any other night, and Jai would smoke these two for real.
Yeah. He's going to stop him.
There's a lot of love out there for Jai. He's given up, really, as Jarrell Miller. There's no chance.
Yeah, Jarrell Miller's quitting. Oh, left hook. He's stopping him. He jump in, ref. What's the ref doing? Jump in, ref.
There, it's over with 10 seconds. Dubois gets the stoppage.
Well done.
I tell you what, that's a great result for Dubois. Brilliant.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's done
a bigger puncher,
but I'm not being horrible. When Dubois first hit him with the left hand and he went onto the ropes, the ref should have gone then. He should have got in there then because he even looked at the ref, Jarrell Miller, to say, "Help me out here." He looked at him. How would you not beat that? You should be looking as a ref. You should be looking at that fighter, knowing he's taking the punishment on the ropes. You've got to make that judgment call.
All Miller had to do was take a knee. He shouldn't be looking at the referee to bail him out.
I think he's too big to kneel down in that corner. But it is over. And to be fair, and there's the answer to your question, they would need a crane to get him up.
Get who up?
Miller.
What question did I make?
No, as in you said he should just take the knee.
All right. See, that wasn't a question. That was a statement.
No, don't worry. I was just saying that's what he said. In response to, sorry. But
Anyway,
there we have it.
doesn't matter.
Daniel Dubois got the job done. Stoppage on the record. First loss for Jarrell Miller. So Jarrell took some hell of shots towards the end of that. Some real big shots. And Daniel comes out of it. Fantastic win. So congratulations. For me, that's upset what I originally had down. But Daniel gets the job done. The younger guy, the fresher guy. Be interesting to see who he gets next. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see him fight next. And yeah, can't believe Ender says Usyk schools Opetire. We will find out. We will see. Sam says, yes, Daniel. Come on. Yeah, so there we have it, guys. Thank you very much. Daniel Dubois gets the job done against Jarrell Miller right at the end. And Sam's jumped in. He's put, come on, Wilder and Otto. Very
Come on,
unusual.
Parker.
Come on, Parker.
Yeah.
Come on, AJ. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining us, lads. As always, thank you, Ender. Thank you, Ash. And on leaving on this one, Jamal says Usyk schools everyone, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
He scores Fury. Scores Fury.
Yeah.
So we won't have long to wait for that one. As soon as we get past this side of the year, this side of the new year, should we say? I'm nervous for Wilder, says Sam, and so you bloody should be. Until that fight, we're going to call it with this one. Thank you very much, boys. Do you know what? Have some of this.
Have a little bit.